Refs are out. Ready for the teams to come out now. They have been summoned. Look at all these dedicated parents. Here come our Kamloops Blazers. Some Penticton Bees parents. No music this morning. The Bees decided to join us, or not the Bees, the Knights, Penticton Knights. And our boys got a little bit of more of a warm up than standard 5 minutes. They ended up with about 8 or 9. See if we can take advantage of that. Last minute here, and we'll get this game underway. Hopefully we'll have a better result than yesterday. "20 minutes on the clock." Here we go, folks. Period number 1 about to commence. All right, let's Looks like we're starting off with... We'll find out here in a second. Gruber will be net. Looks like we got Wadsworth, Giant, and Scott starting us off. Martins and Liam Kelly out there. A little bit of a deep pairing change here. This line is still together. Giant won the draw, but Penticton jumped on it first. Waddy challenging here. Sent up the far boards. Martins lost the handle, dumped it deep into our zone. Liam Kelly's there. He's sent it around. Wadsworth poked it off his stick momentarily, but Giant comes in. He rings it around. Scott takes a look. He's going to try to find Liam Kelly behind the net. He backhands it up to Martins. Back onto Liam Kelly's stick. Now across to the nearest side. Wadsworth's going to try to hustle down for that. Icing waved off. Tipped down the ice. That is not enough for icing. Archibald's onto it. Archie has it behind our net. Ran into the net. Having trouble with it. Penticton came up with it. Jack Gruber had a cover to make the save. Out goes Braden Kelly, Hudson Cook, Mason Kiley. Barwise and Archibald on the back end here. Cook taking the draw. Puck is dropped. Bouncing puck. Cook trying to push it back. Kiley gets body position. Bank pass to him from Barwise, but picked off by Dupuis. Dupuis going behind the net for Penticton. Knocked off his stick by Cook. He pushes his man down. Archibald trying to get there. Barker for Penticton has it. He's trying to backhand it to the line to Hagen. He dumps it in. That was a close call at the line. Didn't come quite out of best. Braden Kelly has it. He whiffed on it, but now Mason Kiley going back through the neutral zone. Cook going to the net. Braden Kelly followed it up. Excuse me. Mason Kiley gets knocked down. Borba picks it up for Penticton. He dumps it in after gaining a red. Little touch pass from Gruber. Quick pass up. Just tipped down deep. Braden Kelly hustling after it. Wallace is out there too. Plow separates his man from the puck. Good job by Plow there, but lost the handle to Keith. Keith going in, trying to get a shot off, can't. Good job by Wilson to get a stick in there. Centering pass right onto the stick of Howes. Howes now skating it up. They're trying to get around his man. Stolen back by Penticton player. Keith picked it up. Plow gets body position, gets the puck. He's trying to work it up the far boards. He's tripped up. And there's going to be an early power play for our Kamloops Blazers. Keith, 2 minutes, tripping. Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Plow taking the draw here. Plow wins it, but Penticton jumps on it quick. Now they're going back 2-on-1. Plow hustling back. Big move by the big man. Easy save for Gruber. Plow pushes it to the far side. Jumped right back in. Stefanik and Gabrielle got tangled up. Or that wasn't Gabrielle, it was another, as Hins, I guess. Gabrielle's battling for it down deep on Liam Kelly. Kelly pushes it back for Martins. Martins taking a look over to Kelly. Kelly skating it up. Gets it into the zone, stolen by Gabrielle. Sent all the way down. Archie's going to go back for that one. Archibald over to Liam Kelly. Kelly back, trying to make a pass to Scott, picked off by Bomberg for Penticton. He goes around. We are on the power play for another minute here, folks. stolen back by Liam Kelly. He just trying to get it up to Wallace. Speedy Wallace trying to go in, can't get around Cote. Wallace has it, trying to make a pass. Oh, Borba got a stick on it. Scott takes a shot, knocked off his stick, or deflected off his stick. Barwise pinched down, sent all the way down. Wadsworth hustling back for it on Borba. Wadsworth got there first, beating out his man. Sent up the boards, but Barker was there. Wadsworth separates his man, hits the post and in for a goal. Shorthanded goal, 26 seconds left in our power play here. Wadsworth tried to clear it, didn't take the quite bounce that he wanted, and then just posting in. Giant taking the draw there. Barwise over to Archie, up to Scott, trying to catch that one in the air. Kitchen, trying to work it up. Archie's there, trying to send it up for Scott. Giant on him, sent up to the middle. Archibald has to be quick. Dupuis chasing him down. 3 seconds to go. Penalty now over. Barwise goes rink wide to the far side. Now Giant's got to hustle if he wants to get there first. Man goes down. Scott follows it up. He can't get his shot off. He goes right into the end boards. Now quick up, right onto the stick of Howes. Howes backhands it deep. Kitchen's Wadsworth on Kitchen here. Wadsworth trying to battle. He trying to poke it out. Comes back to him. He trying to get it over to Cook. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Shot tipped by Wadsworth. Oh, great. Nice save by the netminer there. All right, Cook, Kelly, Kylie out there. Howes and Wilson. Push forward deep. Braden Kelly's going to try to hustle onto that one. Sent behind the Knights glove forward. Sent to the neutral zone. Howes there. Bank pass to Kylie. Hudson over to Braden Kelly. He's going to try to bring it in. Trying to cut to the middle. Shot goes wide of the net. Stick to the side. Kylie goes over to retrieve it. Penalty coming to Penticton for head contact. Back to the power play we go. Shot to the head. Cook taking the draw here. Set. Oh, quick shot off. Goalie had to be sharp for that save. Held almost in. Sent all the way down by McCroy. Gruber out to Lee for Martins. Lee's. Good job by Martins protecting the puck with the body. Now he's coming up. Trying to make a stitch pass, but tipped by Penticton, no icing. Held in by Kylie, good job to knock that one out of the air. I was trying to get around Hagen. Kylie with it behind the net over to Cook. He's trying to make a move. Knocked off his stick, sent it down the ice. Liam Kelly with it, quick up to Cook. Lands on his stick. He's got Kylie out front. He toe drag shot and over the net off his stick. Henderson hard on it in the corner. Kenyon rings it around. Cook hard on him. Just Martins try to hold it in. Goes all the way back for Liam Kelly to retrieve. Bomberg on him. Oh, it was a 4-minute power play for us. So we got another 3 minutes to go in our power play. Quick up to the near side for Wallace. He couldn't quite touch it. That's going to be an icing call against us. .249 to go in our power play at 13:31 of the first. Plow, Wallace, Henderson out there. Up front, Archibald and Barwise on the back end. Plow taking the draw against Bomberg. Plow tying his man up. Pokes back to Archie. Archie trying to find Henderson going up the far side. Barwise has it, fighting off his check. Barwise trying to get it to Wallace, and that goes all the way down for another icing call. Plow taking the draw against Keith. Plow wins it cleanly. Archibald trying to find his man, hits the ref, and now quick up. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, nice job by Henderson to poke it off his man, and then Penticton jumped on it. Dumped all the way down. Archie picks that one up. Over to Barwise. Barwise had trouble with his pass, but Archie comes up with it. Up to Wallace, just off the mark. Sent into the neutral zone, then up to Borba. He's going in, trying to make a move. Nice job by Archibald to separate his man from the puck. Plow now with it, bringing it through the neutral zone. Quick up to Henderson, goes in over the blue line. Trying to get a shot off, can't. The stick got in the way. Sent all the way around. Wilson jumps on that, holding it in momentarily. Howes hooks it over to the open side. Boys wait to take up. Knocked off Plow's stick and deep in the Penticton zone. 1:40 to go in the power play. Quick up, Howes is there, held it in, kept it deep. Henderson's there, streaking in is Jayan, trying to hook it to the middle. And dumped all the way down by Penticton. Gruber out to leave for Wilson. Wilson now, trying to quick up to Wadsworth. He takes that, nice little pass over to Jayan as he goes to the net. Jayan trying to get across, comes to Scott, he takes a shot, goes up in the air. Sent it all the way down by Penticton. 1:10 to go in the power play. Gruber out to leave for Wilson. Barker on it. Little miscommunication. Sent around, and Barker picks it up. Down low and hits the mask of Gruber. Howes quickly up to Jayan. Jayan going wide. Waddy going to the net. Sent to him. Waddy trying to get his backhand shot off. Can't get it on net though. Dumped all the way down, 42 seconds to go in the power play. Martin's back to retrieve it. Martin's trying to do a quick up to Scott. He picks that one up to Jayan. Scott now brings it in. Scott with it, hooked it back, but right onto the stick of another guy, of Dupuis. Liam Kelly now with it. Now he's skating it up. Runs into a crowd of players. Wadsworth's going to come back for it. Over to Martin's. Martin's errant pass right to McCroy's stick. Steals it back, pokes it up to Braden Kelly, couldn't quite get it. Nice job by Hudson Cook to block that one. Penalty about to expire. Wadsworth backhands it forward. Cook trying to get it onto his stick. Penalty now over, Martin's now out. Score is still 1-0. Penticton quick up to Braden Kelly, he tips it in for Kiley. Kiley slowing up. Trying to send it back to a changing defenseman, held in almost by Archibald. That was a close call at the line. .10:23 to go in the first. Cook taking the draw here. Penticton's captain comes up with it, goes to the near side for Bomberg. He gains the red, going in over to blue now. Slows up to Gabriel, takes a shot pad, saved by Gruber. Barwise just dumps it into the neutral zone, right onto Kenyon's stick. Kiley goes rink wide for Braden Kelly, quick back Cook. Cook going in the middle, he loads a shot, trying to use the defense man as a screen. Their captain picked it up. Going up the far side now. Stefanik on Archibald, trying to tip it, comes right back to Archie. He slows up, trying to make a pass, goes right to Stefanik. He's walking in, nice stick by Barwise to knock it off his stick, staying with it in his feet. And Gabriel comes up with it on the side, little toe drag. Comes to the middle, now Braden Kelly pokes it to Kiley. Kiley up to Cook along the near boards. He's trying to get it deep, but broken up. And penalty being too many men against Too many men against us, I guess. Braden Kelly over to serve the 2-minute minor, bench minor. 9:24 to go in the first. 1-0 Penticton. Plow taking the draw here. Plow wins it straight back. Pow's hard on him. Plow, or as Henderson, comes back to Kitchen at the line. He goes rink wide. D to D here. Henderson hard on his man. Back to the line. They're walking in. Over to Kitchen. Kitchen loads a shot. Weakly poked through, squeaked through to Gruber. Good pad save. Wilson now pushes his man down if he gets tripped up, and then Penticton comes up with it. Kitchen with it, goes over to his D partner. Henderson hard on his, comes to the line, not quite out, slows up, comes to Henderson. Henderson has a chance now. He's skating it down. Henderson going wide. McCroy trips him up. No arm in the air at all. Now Penticton countering. He slowed up. Back to a changing defenseman. Another 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Wallace forechecking now. He's out there with Scott. Quick up to Borba. Martin's hard on him. Borba left the puck behind. Martin's there. He just dumps it to the neutral zone, trying to get it all the way down. Good stick. Kenyon over to Hins. Hins back to Kenyon. Kenyon coming through the neutral zone. Offside, it was Borba. Or interference call. Martin's interference. See if we can catch the tail end of that. See if we see what happened there. Where's Martin's interference here? He was right. Oh, that's weird. Not sure where the interference was, but Martin's off for 2 minutes for interference. Okay, well, not letting us change apparently to get the right personnel out there. Wallace out there taking the draw instead of Wadsworth. 5-on-3 against us here for 42 seconds. Wallace wins the draw back. Archie there trying to protect the puck. He's on Dupuis and Barker pinning Archie down in the corner. Barker comes up with it. Back to the line. Over to Kenyon. Kenyon takes a shot, blocked by Scott. Wallace chips it all the way down and hustling after it. Scott and Archwood hanging back, making sure to let Wallace battle for it. Penalty being called against Wallace, apparently. We're going to be a long time on the shorthanded. First penalty about to expire. Then we'll go back to the 5-on-3 for a longer time. Shot blocked by Scott. Sent back, Kenyon now. Hard shot into the glove for a whistle. Wallace is getting 2 minutes for slashing. Oh, Borba getting 2 minutes for slashing too, so that must have came after Wallace's. Oh, and Borba's getting an extra one. A hook. 10-minute misconduct against Borba. So we might end up playing 4-on-4 here. 5-on-4, okay. So Borba's going to be sitting in the box for 10 minutes. Wadsworth, Jayan, Liam Kelly, and Barwise out there, killing the last 1:11 of this penalty. Gabrielle wins it. Hagen goes quickly over to the far side. Cote takes a shot, blockered away, and swallowed up. No, yeah, he got it. Good job, Gruber. 1:04 now to go. Now Jayan's taking the draw against Gabrielle. Jayan wins it. Liam Kelly has it now. Barker down deep. Barwise hustling over, trying to get there first. Giant separates his man. Now he's skating it up into the neutral zone. Comes there. Wadsworth pokes it off his stick. He's going to try to get it down. Wadsworth battling. Penticton comes up with it. They're going to try the middle. Giant's there. Barwise just pulls it around, dumps it down. Wadsworth's coming after it. Poke to the near corner. Waddy there against Cote. Wadsworth hustling back, trying to get it back. Turn him around. Wadsworth hustling. Gabrielle brings it in, just onside. Sent to the far side. And back into the neutral zone. 18 seconds to go in our penalty, and then we'll back to full strength. Kitchen with it. Little toe drag. Wadsworth trying to stop that one. Liam Kelly separates Dupuis from the puck. Liam Kelly rings it around for Wadsworth on the near side. He hammers it all the way down to kill the last bit of this penalty, and out comes Martins from the box. He's going to get, no, not there first. He's hard on his man. Martins battling for it. Now Penticton came up with it. Penalty. Now we're back to full strength, 5-on-5 here. Plow challenging. Poked up to the middle. Cook with it. Sends it to the near side for Plow. Plow skates onto it. Brings it back into our zone. Plow up to Henderson, just off the mark. He's hustling out. No icing. Henderson lost the handle. Bomberg sends it around. Tipped towards our zone. Howell's hustling after it on Stefanik. He slowed up. Backhanded up to Henderson, trying to chip it up for Cook. Bomberg turned around at the line. Cook on him, blockered away by Gruber. Penalty being called against hooking against Cook. See if we can catch that. Was that it? Maybe. Nope. Regardless, we're going down 2 minutes again. One to the back to Kenyon. Kenyon over. Back to Kenyon. Riva now. Trying to walk in. Can't. Good job by our penalty killers. Riva. Kylie shadowing him. Not giving him anything. Keith picks it up behind the net. Hard on him is Howes. Howes battling off a few players. Their captain back to the line, off the mark, into the neutral zone. Braden Kelly hard on his man. Drop pass to Riva. Kelly and Kylie challenging here. Nice. McCroy picks that one up, brings it over the blue line on Howes. He's walking through the middle, takes a shot, blocked away by Gruber. Wilson back down deep on Keith. Good job. Howes out. Hits the glass, not out. Kylie on his man. Riva just dumps it in deep. Howes trying to get there first. Does. Trying to clear. McCroy got in the way. Little nice stick lift by Wilson. Not letting him get it. Hits Wilson. Now turns around. Banks it. Brandon Kelly got turned around a little bit. Now comes to Wilson. He just turns and sends it all the way down. Mason Kylie now hustling down deep. He's going to be first. 42 seconds to go in the penalty kill here. He's on Kenyon trying to hound his man. That's Kylie. Now 3 Penticton players battling Mason Kylie. Good job trying to kill this penalty now. 30 seconds to go in our penalty. Goes in over the blue line. That's Gabrielle. Box set up nice. Got Mason Kylie. Pokes it to the neutral zone. Cote picks it up for Penticton. He goes rink wide. Sent up to Barker. Wadsworth now on the ice. Trying to pick that one up. Barwise going back on Barker. Back to the line. Penalty now expires to Cook. Wadsworth picks that one up, trying to pick that up. Comes to the line. Now comes out. Wadsworth trying to get it up to Cook. Waddy skating it up. Hits Cook's skate. Gabrielle brings it in. Wadsworth hound his man. Turns it back the other way. Now he's skating it up through the neutral zone. Waddy chips in around his man. Tipped off the glove. Comes back into the neutral zone. Barwise turns, puts it on Giant stick, offside was Wadsworth not getting back in time. .2:35 to go in the first. Score is still 1-0 in favor of the Penticton Knights. Plow taking the draw with Wallace and Martins. Liam Kelly and Martins out there. Henderson on the far side over there. Hopefully we can win this draw. I'll come back this way. All right. Not sure why that would happen. Bomberg against Plow. Keith pushes it back. Henderson hard after it. Bomberg now. Plow in a Plow stick. Henderson pushes it into the new Penticton zone. Keith rims it around. Stefanik picks that one up. Got tied up in the officiators. Plow battling for it. Sent in deep. Martins hustles over to pick that one up along the far boards. He slows up, repped in the way. Comes to the line. Henderson trying to get it deep. Plow with it. Trying to get it over into the middle. Keith picks that one up. Plow on him. Comes to Martins in the neutral zone. He's trying to move it forward. Stefanik going in with Barker. Or Bomberg, sorry. Good job by our boys collapsing on him. Liam Kelly separates his man from the puck momentarily, but Stefanik jumps on it. Cook trying to push it around his man, does. Now he's got Wallace ahead of him. Keith trying to push it deep. Martin's back to retrieve it. 1:23 to go in the first. Quickly over, read nicely by McCroy, picking it off. Walking in and off the post and on the line. He called it a goal. It landed on the line. It might have just trickled in there. I'm not sure. Let's see what the replay says. It did hit the post. Nice move there. Off the post. Oh yeah, I was in. Just barely, and then it came back and hit the other post. 2-0. Mason Kiley hustling after, trying to get there deep. Trying to get it. Cook now with it. Hits Howes in the back. Centering. McCroy couldn't make contact. Cook's jumping on that one. Cook skating it up with Braden Kelly. Goes in. Toe drag shot. Couldn't put it on net. Howes in the neutral zone with it. Trying to make a pass over and hits Dupuis on the stick. Dupuis walking in. Takes a shot. Nice save by Gruber. Jayan jumps on that, poked up to Mason Kiley. Kiley trying to get it up to Kelly. Kelly trying to poke it around his man, can't get it around Cote. Battle in the corner, sent around. Cook, oh, nice job by Howes. Jump on that stick, but knocked off his stick. McCroy trying to find Dupuis behind the play. Wilson now with it. Trying to get it up to Jayan. That's going to be an icing call. 5.8 seconds to go in the first. Jayan, Waddy, and Scott now out front, and Archibald and Barwise on the back end. One to the side, Kitchen with it. Well, Changley hits Jayan in the middle, and that will do it for period number one. Here we go. Period number 2. Let's go Blazers! All right, we got the Diane Waddy Scott line out there. Kelly and Martin's on the back end. Here we go. Diane taking the draw against Gabrielle. Diane pushes it forward. Waddy pushing forward. Wadzer picked that pass off. He turns it around. Oh, tried to get it around his man, couldn't. Still fighting. Diane's going to skate onto it. Trying to push it down deep. Wadzer forechecking here. Waddy got there first. Diane working it around the boards. Wadzer there for support. Penticton come back the other way. Ooh, big collision. Good job by Liam Kelly. Stay on his feet. Penticton turned back. Barker bringing it in just offside. He was standing offside. Wadzer poked that one up, then dumps it down. That's going to be an icing call against us. All right, Kylie, Cook, and Kelly out there. Up front, Archibald and Barwise on the back end. Cook taking the draw. Archie sends it to the near side. Braden Kelly's going to try to hustle over to get there first. Up to Cook. Cook ran into a couple of Knights players. Baumberg going back the other way. Offside, no. Ref called it. The other one, oh yeah, I guess it was offside. Cough, they're calling it good. Right call was made. Cook taking the draw. Sent back. Mason Kiley and Braden Kelly hustling after it. Comes around on the near side. Riva, touch pass. Quick up behind the play to Keith. Keith going in. Gruber with the save. Trying to bank it in, and Gruber just stops that. Attaboy Jacks! Out goes Plow, Henderson, and Wallace. Archie and Barwise still on the back end here. Plow taking the draw against Baumberg. Sent to the line. Kitchen trying to get it deep. Shot up over the net by Keith. Archie trying to separate his man. Coming back to the line, pounded by Archie. Little chicken wing action. Archie be doing a good job by letting go of the stick. Sent to the far side now. Comes to the line. Plows there, hits the officiator. The linesman. Now it's in the feet of Barwise. Trying to get it out. Plow battling for it. Barwise as well. Plow coming up with it. He pushes it to the corner and gets there first. Now he's turning back the other way. Trying to get it out, but Keith's stick got in the way. Plow still batting for it. Kicks it to the line. Push it to the line, and I thought it might have came out. Yep. Head official called it offside. Plow, Henderson, Wallace still out there. Wilson and Howes on the back end. Push forward. Borbo almost done his serving his 10-minute misconduct. Sent on net shot. Ooh, Henderson could put it in. Seems like it's been a while since we had some shots on goal here. Sent all the way down by Penticton. That's going to be an icing call. Ooh, Barker trying to hit him after the icing call. Words being said. Out goes Wadsworth, Giant, Scott, Howes, and Wilson still on the back end here. Giant taking the draw. 17-18 to go in the second. Through the feet of the linesman. Waddy comes up with it, trying to send it back to the line, but picked off by Dupuis and then picked off by Scott. Coming back the other way. Here goes. Good job by our boys to separate his man from the puck, and down goes Barker. Interference. He had the puck. How do you get interference when you stand the guy up for the puck? Regardless, Wilson's 2 minutes for interference by checking the man with the puck. All right, we got Wadsworth and Scott up front, killing this one off. Liam Kelly and Martin's on the back end. Waddy taking the draw. Penticton came up with it, comes to the line. Almost got a stick on it with Scott. Scott now taking his time, ices it down. Wadsworth trying to steal, does. Wadsworth has a chance, wraparound try, couldn't quite bang it home. Wadsworth hounding his man, coming up with it. Wadsworth still trying to push his man down. Hagen picks that up in the far side. McRoy takes that pass nicely from behind. Drop pass. Scott's there. Wadsworth is pushing his man back to the line. Can't get it out. Sent to the far side. Back to the line. Came out. Offside. 1:18 to go in our penalty. Out goes Giant and Braden Kelly. Good job so far for our penalty killers. Gabrielle waiting for direction. Someone waved out. Cheyenne wins it cleanly to the side here, but deep in our zone. Over is Wilson along the end near boards. Walking in is Gabrielle, goes behind the net now. Sends it back to the line. Back down deep. Keith is trying to catch up to it. Martins is trying to catch it. Trying to walk around. Martins is there. Gruber with the save. Liam Kelly now with it. Trying to get it down. Gabrielle separates him from the puck. Kelly hard on him. Kelly still hounding his man, sent back to the line. Kenyon just puts it towards the net off the outside, and Gruber makes another save. Braden Kelly trying to get it down and does. 35 seconds to go in our penalty. Giant forechecking here on Kenyon. Sent back up this way. Now Penticton moving back through the neutral zone. Braden Kelly on him. Nice job by Barwise. He has a chance to keep going. Barwise. Oh, just onside. Kelly just got his foot onto the blue line there. Good job by our boys. 8 seconds to go in our penalty. Cook picks that one up. Cook making moves in the neutral zone. Goes in. Our boys are changing. Cook now takes a shot. Stick to the corner. Kylie there trying to pick it up. Sends it back to the line. Archie's there. He takes a shot. Tip and into the crest for a whistle. Penalties over. Cook did a good job trying to direct that one over Warren. 2-0. Penticton. 14:50 to go. Plow, Henderson, and Wallace. Archie and Barwise. Plow taking the draw. Plow kicks it back to the line. Archie tried to get it, but Dupuis going in with Barker. 2-on-1 here. Shot. Nice save by Gruber. Wallace trying to chip it into the neutral zone. Does now. Followed up by Wallace. He's going in with Plow. Plow gets taken down. Shot from distance. Kitchen with it for Penticton. Sends it up to Dupuis. Try to plow, interrupt that. He turns into his man, and then can't say that name, Byfield. Nice block by Archie for that centering pass. Bomberg comes up with it. Comes to Henderson, trying to step it around. Barker can't do it. Henderson ties him up. Barwise pushes it around for Archie. He sends it around to the near side. Cote holds it in. He goes rink wide, just onside. Shot from distance, swallowed up by Gruber for a whistle. Dupuis getting talking to by the ref. Whistle goes, don't go after the goalie. Out goes the Giant Wadsworth and Scott line. They're talking it over. 13:52 to go in the second. See if this line can get something going. Giant taking the draw. Giant wins it. Howes rings it around for Wadsworth. Touch pass to Wilson, trying to get it around his man. Followed up by Scott. Scott goes in, little 2-on-1 here with Giant. Scott trying to get it through Giant, shoots and in! What a goal! What a play by these boys. All with the face-off win. Rims it around. Waddy with a nice little touch pass through the legs to Wilson. Scott and Giant going in, and then just Giant slowed up perfectly there. What a nice, beautiful goal. Gets us on the board. Giant taking the draw here. Wadsworth jumping in on that one, but stolen by Gabrielle. Sent in deep. Howes gets there first. Trying to work it up the near boards. Penticton comes up with, takes a shot, pad save. Howes trying to move it up. Trying to kick it, stepped on the puck. Gabrielle picks it up, walking in, takes a shot, saved by Gruber, and held for a whistle. $13:13 to go. Cook, Kylie, Kelly on the back end as well with Martins. Cook pushes it forward. Kenyon picks it up with the line, takes a shot through the crowd, and in for a goal. Starter illegal face-off. You can't be lined up like that for a face-off draw, and they let it go. Cost us a goal. 3-1 favor of Penticton. Back to Martins. Martins trying to get it around Keith. Riva trying to dig it out of Martins' skates. Riva comes up with it. Separated by Cook. Cook trying to get it around his man Borba. He's served his 10. Sent back to the line. And all the way around. Braden Kelly hustling around his man on Kitchen. Same with Kylie. Sent to the line. Riva picks that one up. Trying to make a pass up to Borba. Martins is there. Borba sends it back in their own zone. Kitchen picks that one up. Brandon Kelly hard on him. Puck comes out middle. Cook's there. Loose. Kylie shoots. Loose again. Puck is loose in the blue paint. Can't put it home. Borba going back the other way now on Liam Kelly. Trying to do a toe drag. Liam Kelly stayed right with him. Didn't bite on it. Cook pushes his man down. He's going to get a penalty. $11 for roughing. $12:08 to go. 2 minutes for roughing was Hudson Cook. Plow, Archie, and Henderson, and Barwise out there. Plow against Bomberg. Plow taking the draw. He wins it back. Barwise is there, trying to push it down. Bomberg was there to pick it up. Sent back to Keith on the line. Keith takes a shot, and into the crowd. Turn. Plow just dumps it to the line. Glove down by Keith. Shot from distance and swallowed up. That rebound was Gruber. 1:41 to go in our penalty. Plow out there taking the draw again. One back. Keith with it. Back to Keith on the line. Down to Dupuis. Back to Keith. Keith goes the far side. There's power play set up. Keith at the top here. Goes down deep to Dupuis off the mark. Archie's there. Trying to separate his man from the puck. Comes to Barwise. He's getting hooked. Barwise is pinning it along the boards. Barker comes up with it for Penticton. Sends back to the line. Over to Dupuis. Hunter on him. Ran into his own man. Almost kicked away. Sent to the far side. Shot off the glove of Gruber to the far side. Near side. Down deep. Trying to walk out front was Gabrielle. Couldn't do it. Knocked to the corner. Archie just hammers it to the line. Can't get it out onto Gabrielle. Now Plow pushes to the side. Now Archie tried it, and he gets taken right out. That's going to be a penalty against Gabrielle with 38 seconds to go in our penalty here. So we'll be playing 4-on-4 for 38 seconds. So we got Wallace and Scott up front, Howes and Barwise. Wallace taking the draw here. Wins it straight back. Wilson takes a shot, well wide of the net though. Scott pushes it towards the net. Sent across. Nice job by Scott to break that up. Kicks it into the zone. Kitchen picks that one up. He cuts in front of his own net. Scott trying to separate him from the puck. Riva picks that one up, knocked down by Howes. Wallace trying to push it into the zone. Kitchen comes up with it. Sent to the neutral zone, up to McCroy. Trying to catch that pass, couldn't do it. 5 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Then we'll have a brief power play. McCroy with it. Pushes it in deep. Penalty now over. Out goes Hudson Cook. Scott now. Trying to bank pass up to Cook. He catches it. Cook going in. Cuts up. Slows up. Trying to get it across to Wallace. Pass off the mark. Wallace getting tied up, getting held, and then Scott as well. Clearing attempt comes to Scott. He's got Wadsworth out front, sent to the middle. Scott with it, trying to move it around the net. Can't do it. Wadsworth is there. Goes to Wallace along the near side. Wallace has got Scott on the far side. Comes back to Wilson. He takes a shot up, hits the crowd in front. Scott's battling. Comes back to the line. Power play here. Howes pushes it to Wadsworth, tips towards the net, and loose. Wadsworth trying to poke at it. "37 seconds to go on our power play now. And we are going to have an ice clean. Here come the officials. Just waiting for our Kamloops Blazers to come back out. And take the Knights are on their bench. Here come, oh, our boys are all ready to come here. All right, starting us off up front. Looks like we got Wadsworth, Kelly, and Cook, Martins, and oh, we're going 4 forwards here. A little bit of a different power play look here, folks. Going 1D, 4 forwards. Kylie taking the draw. He wins it. Wadsworth back to Cook. Cook down to Kelly, back to Cook. Cook back down to Kelly. Kelly back to Cook. Down to Kelly. Kelly with it. A little bit of pressure. Turns. He's got Waddy out front, trying to go rink wide to Mason Kylie. Kylie on the near side. Kylie trying to get it across. Held in by Cook. Good job by Cook. 10 seconds to go in our power play. Sent to the line. Martins is there. Sent over. Held in. Up in the air. Glove down into the neutral zone. Martins is there. Penalty now expired. Martins drop pass over the line, but Kylie couldn't move it. Kylie quickly over to Cook. Cook couldn't go in. Braden Kelly was offside. Over to Martins. Martins slows up. Under pressure, puts it over to Mason Kylie. Kylie now, quickly over to just off the mark, and Coke Tate dumps it in. Gerber slows that one up. Kylie over there. Wadsworth on him, goes back down deep. Gabrielle puts it towards the net. Borba's going to pick it off then off the board, sends it back to Kitchen on the line. Kitchen rims it around to Borba, almost picked off by Martins. Wilson's there, got a stick check by Gabrielle. Kylie following it up. Wilson got a stick checked again by Gabrielle, takes a shot past the net. Kenyon pinching down. Kenyon push it towards Kylie. Kylie pushed it up to the line, but off the mark, shot hits Gruber. Good job by Kylie, turned the shot but wide of the net. Waddy's going to pick that one up. Waddy has it, trying to get it up to Braden Kelly just off the mark, and that's going to ice the puck, and whistle goes. Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Plow taking the draw here. Square him up! By Gruber. Plow taking the draw. Plow won the draw, quickly up. Bank pass, try to get it to Wallace, couldn't quite get it. Kitchen picks that one up deep in the zone. Kitchen now has it. Plow on him. Same with Henderson. Henderson steals. He's got Wallace out front. Henderson, bank pass back to Barwise on the line. Barwise back down to Henderson. Trying to work it around the corner. Put centering pass, comes right through the blue paint. Dupuis coming through the neutral zone, going up. Goes in, left the puck behind. Archie's there. He's trying to turn it back the other way, trying to poke it up into the neutral zone. Does get Sparker out. He cuts into the middle. Diane now. He trying to get it up to Wallace. He gets it right on his stick, but couldn't quite split the D there. Comes right back to Barwise. He goes down, pushing it up the far side. Scott now challenging. Sent up the near side from McCroy. I don't know if he made contact. Doesn't look like it, so there's an icing call. Diane taking the draw. Diane taking the draw. Won by Penticton. They hammer it around. McCroy's there waiting for it. He tipped it deep. Martin's back for it. Martin, big slow down. Challenged by on stiff. I think Liam Kelly now pushes it around for Diane. Diane skating up, goes around one guy. He's cut through, goes over, hooks it over to Wadsworth and Scott. Waddy challenged. He got his stick chopped out of his hands, then picked it back up and start back on Keith. Coming up the near side. Scott there. Wadsworth dives for it, pushes it towards the net. Tip behind the net. Keith picks it up behind the Penticton net. Trying not to say net too many times. Bomber going in now. He takes a shot, blocked by Kelly. Pushes it over to Kylie. Kylie now wheeling it up. Brings it in over. Little shot. Goes off a leg. Cook's there. Puts it back onto Kylie's stick. Brandon Kelly hustling down and forecheck. Separates his man from the puck. Puts it down for Kylie. Kylie trying to get it back to Kelly. Kylie has a centering pass to Cook. He shots. Oh, just missed the post. Sent it in the neutral zone. Howes was there. Hustling over is Wilson. Wilson trying to make a quick pass up. Goes all the way through. Everyone deflected, so no icing. Comes up this side and now tipped all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Plow taking the draw. Against Gabrielle. Plow wins it. Back to Howes. He takes a shot. Quick. Loose for a second. Henderson couldn't make contact. Hins was in the way. Plow trying to dig it out of the pile. Plow does. He's got Wallace out front. Centering pass off the skates. Plow now with it in the corner. Plow gets stripped right up. Calling it a slash. Okay. We're going to the power play at 4:39 of the second period. We got, let's see what's going on. Wadsworth, Kylie, Kelly, Martins, and Cook. Another 4-forward power play here. Kylie taking the draw. Kylie wins it back. Martins quickly over to Cook. Cook takes a shot. Whoa, good try. Waddy tried to tip it. Knocked down. Cook tried to get there. Now there's a race for it. Cook fell down. Comes up with it. Wadsworth is there. Made him turn back. Shot into the glove for a whistle. Oh, forced to play it. Quickly up to Gabrielle going. Wadsworth on him. Wadsworth trying to take him out. Good job. Now holding call on Wadsworth. He reached around a little bit. Now we'll be 4-on-4 for 123. Braden Kelly taking the draw here. He's up front with Mason Kiley, Barwise and Archibald on the back end. Dupuis taking the draw against him. One straight back into the neutral zone. Keith going back for it. He fell down. Well, Braden Kelly trying to take advantage of that. Barwise, nice bank pass to Kelly. Kelly trying to cut to the middle, takes a shot. Ooh, goaltender had trouble with that. Kiley there, trying to cut to the middle. Braden Kelly's there as well. Dupuis picks that one up. Cote with it. Dupuis bringing it in over the line. Trying to cut to the middle. Good job by Archibald, pushing his man to the outside. Wraparound try. Nice job by Gruber to get there first. Kiley going with Kelly. Goes over to blue line. Knocked off his stick by Keith. He's trying to do a quick up to Borba. Held in. No, not quite. Dupuis just threw it up. Borba's there. Pass. Shot wide. Comes out the other side. And Kelly. Pass to Kylie. Kylie trying to make the pass. Blocked. Borba brings it in. He takes a shot wide of the net. Comes to Jayan. He's trying to move it up. Archie over. 42 seconds to go on the 3 seconds to go on 4-on-4. Icing is going to be the call. Penticton's penalty just expired. And we have 36 seconds to go in our penalty now. So we got Jayan, Wallace up front, Liam Kelly, and Martins on the back end here. Wallace taking the draw against Bomberg. Push to the line. Over to Hagen. He's going to load a shot. Block it away. Loose for a moment again. Gruber with a huge save. Penalty being called against cross-checking against Penticton. Against Bomberg. All right, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 21 seconds. I'm sure their coach won't be happy with that, being in the offensive zone. Okay, we have Jayan and Scott out there up front. Liam Kelly and Martins for this 4-on-4. Jayan taking the draw. Second period, right? Jayan wins it. Martin skates onto it. Scott digs it out, pushes it over to Liam Kelly. He tries to get a shot off. Keith got his stick on it. Kitchen now going with it. Diana hard on him. Trying to get a stick in it. Martins pushes it over to Liam Kelly. Kelly quickly up to Scott. Scott brings it in over to blue line. He slows up. Wadsworth now out of the box. He hustles over to bench for a new Cook to join the play. Power play now. Back to Cook. Oh, almost a nice stick held in just by Liam Kelly. He goes over to Cook. He tried to do a toe drag, knocked off his stick, but followed up was Martins. Martins pushes it deep for Jayan. Plowing out to join the crowd. Plow fell down while the pass was coming to him, and puck goes all the way down to our zone. The hash mark came up on Plow there. Pass up to Scott. Scott's bringing it in over to blue line. He's got Plow going to the net. Plow there gets the stick, or gets the puck, and then pushed over. Keith now trying to do a quick up, glove down nicely by Cook. He's going to bring it over to blue line. Draw pass to Wallace. Wallace turns, fighting off a check from Keith and Barker. Poke to the line. Cook's there. Quickly over to Archibald. He's going to walk in, take a shot through the crowd. McCroy picks that up. 28 seconds to go. 48 seconds to go in the period. Gruber out, leads for Cook. Cook now taking a look, skating it up the ice. Cook with speed goes in, goes up to the middle. He turns to his forehand, takes a shot in for a goal. 2-3 now. Gruber with the assist. Nice assist, Jax. Gruber's on the score sheet with an assist from this individual effort by Cook. .33 seconds to go in the frame here. Jayan, Kelly, and there we go, dumped in. Mason Kiley chasing after it. Shot around. Board was there waiting for it, but Wilson was there as well. 22 seconds ago, that's no icing, apparently. Wilson, nice stick by Howes. He slows up, skating it around the net. Leaned on him is Borba. Kylie, nice little touch pass to Braden Kelly. He's hustling over. He gets a little nice body position. He's going in. 4 seconds to go. Can we get a quick shot off before it ends up? That time expires, no. 1-goal game here in Penticton. Gruber with an assist there on the last goal. Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! All right, we got Wadsworth, Giant, and Scott up front. Liam Kelly and Martin's on the back end here. Giant taking the draw. Gabriel taking the draw. He goes in, pucks drop, pushed forward into the Penticton zone. Keith quickly over to cross ice. Scott's on him. Or Martins is on him. Gabriel picks it up for Penticton. He's going through the neutral zone. Wadsworth stopped him momentarily, but followed up was Liam Kelly got knocked down. He jumps back up. Borbin now with it along the near boards. Comes to Keith. Shot into the, it's loose momentarily. Wadsworth picks that one up. Wadsworth up to Giant, over to Scott. They're going in. Cook taking the draw here. Kylie way over on the near side here, just in the frame. Cook taking the draw, one to the far side. Comes over to Archie. Archie trying to bank pass it around his man. Trying to get there now. Coming in is Barker on bar west, takes a shot. Gruber makes the save. Kylie moving it up through the nice pass up to Cook. He's trying to get into the kitchen. Pass kitchen, comes up, oh, Kelly went down and takes out Cook. Now there's a on-man rush coming back the other way, 5-on-3. Good job, shot, Gruber with the save, pad save again. Again, the third save by Gruber. Attaboy Jax! Comes to the line, Hagen takes a shot through the crowd and off the post. Jax is tied up with a Penticton Knights player there. Gruber takes the Barker with the goal. Because there was some serious interference happening with Gruber going unnoticed. In the blue paint, took him right out. Look, see, it's like hitting our goalie. And then shot goes through the crowd. He was out of position and barely could get set again. On a delayed call. He's asking for goalie interference. Gruber's out. He was injured. Gruber's injured. That's not good. Pop in for Gruber. Our coach not happy. Coach getting ejected. Let's go Blazers! Plow out there taking the draw. See if our boys can react to jump up to it. Icing is the call. Coach sticking up for our team. Let's go Blazers! Plow taking the draw here. Plow trying to make sure that they square up. Plow wins it to the side, but Penticton jumped onto it. Sent around. Howe's held in by Wallace. Plow with it. Trying to walk in, trying to feed Henderson in the middle. He takes a shot and it's loose. And it's in! No, what? Plow diving for it. Couldn't knock it into the empty net. Behind the goalie. McCroy going back the other way for Penticton. Going in, takes a shot. Ethan Kopp squared up. Comes back to the line. Shot blocked. Hits Henderson. Came out. Off. Now they call it offside. 4-2 with a lot of hockey left to go. Motions running wild here. Jayan Wadsworth Scott up front, rating Liam Kelly and Martin's on the back end. Jayan taking the draw, quickly won over. Keith up, almost read nicely by Liam Kelly. Borba going in, Martin's over. Slow him up. Wadsworth in for support. Wadsworth follows it up. Trying to get it out. Gets into the neutral zone. Keith picks it up for Penticton. Goes to the other side. Sent up. Tipped in deep. Liam Kelly back for it. Gabrielle on him. Nice bounce pass up to Wadsworth. Wadsworth chips it up for Liam Kelly. Just out of his reach. Comes back to him. Liam Kelly loads a shot. And it's loose for a second. Wadsworth falls right into the net. Oh no, it was Scott that was in the net. $17:33 to go in the third. Jayan taking the draw here. Jayan wins it at his feet. Wadsworth digs it out, brings it over to the line, trying to hustle after it, comes up with it. He pushes it deep into the corner. Jayan following it up. Comes all the way back to Liam Kelly, hard after it. Wadsworth racing Kenyon there. Nice job by Liam Kelly, slowing up. Wadsworth taking the penalty. Interference. Did he even touch him? I wasn't looking. I know there was a race, and Wadsworth will come into the screen here. Oh, he does give him a little shove. That's a bad penalty to take at this point in the period in the game. Braden Kelly taking the draw here. We're shorthanded at 17-13. Sent to the side, Dupuis, quick shot. Kopp's there, loose out front, kicked away by Archibald, and then more shoving it. Kylie, there's a couple people going here. Looks like Kylie comes across, shot, and then they come right back at our goalie, and then no one likes that. Oh no, is no penalties being called. Oh, Kenyon's taking a penalty actually. Goaltender interference. So we'll play 4-on-4 here for 151. Kylie taking the draw. Late change. Oh, calling him back out. In center. There we go. Kylie taking the draw. We'll be 4-on-4 for 151 here. Kylie wins it back. Barwise is there. He's taking a look. Puts it down deep for Braden Kelly. Knocked off his stick. Comes to the line. Dumped in deep by Bomberg. Archibald picks that one up off the outside of the net. Bomberg with it. Barwise on him. Battle with Barwise. Pushes it onto Mason Kylie's stick. Quick up to Braden Kelly, but it was in his skates. Hagen now picks that one up. Offside is the call. Barker was definitely a couple skate lengths ahead of the play there. Oh, there's a 4-minute power play for Penticton there. I didn't even realize that. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 120 here, and then we'll have an extended power play. Cook out there with Wilson and Henderson. Howes on the back end, push forward. Kitchen trying to move it past Wilson, does. Bomberg going in, he takes a shot well wide of the net. Barker's going to skate onto that, but hounded by Henderson. Comes to Cook, he's going to try to get it through the 2D man, couldn't get it. Kitchen bringing it in, just onside says the linesman. Kitchen takes a weak shot wide of the net. Henderson's going to try to pick that one up, but these boards are tricky to read. Puck's coming off it awkwardly. Howes trying to get it around his man, comes on to his man. Nice job by Barker, and then Howes trying to move it forward. Howes now skating it up. He's got Cook with him. Comes to the line. Wilson's there, kept it in. Poked off his stick, comes back to Plow. Goes to Kyle Wilson, trying to catch it backwards. Kitchen going in. He's got Riva going to the net, and tipped wide. Wilson ties his man up. Wilson or Howes with it. Banks it up into the neutral zone. Kitchen's there. Howes picks that up. He's taking a look, trying to get it up to Wallace. He goes rink wide to Plow into his skates. He took it that neatly. Plow now, trying to bring it over the line. Offside is going to be Wallace. Icing is going to be the call. Wadsworth's interference minor is over. We'll have 2:08 to go in a power play. So we got Cook, Kylie, Braden Kelly, Liam Kelly, and Martins. Just a standard power play now. Cook taking the draw. Shot clear, attempt cleared. Little interference by Gabrielle on Cook, and now they're fighting after. He's holding the stick. Sent all the way down. Liam Kelly picks that up. He goes, try to go rink wide, stolen by Gabrielle. Diving was Martins. And Cook comes out. Nice job by Liam Kelly to block that empty net goal. Sent all the way down. Not enough for icing. Cook's trying to get there. Interference, big time on Hinz. And then Cook just levels his man. These refs are not calling anything, and they're letting everything go. So this is going to get dangerous, and someone's going to get hurt. Gabrielle comes up with it. Out goes the Giant on his man. Kicks it away. 1:23 to go in it. Liam Kelly trying to dig it out on Gabrielle. Big Gabrielle trying to tie up our man. Now up to Mason Kiley. To Kiley going in with Giant, cutting to the middle. He takes a shot. Los Giant with a goal! Shot and a rebound. Puts us within one power play goal. Giant with the second of the day. Nice little breakout here, going around his man. Nice touch pass, and then they just go together. Giant does a little crisscross, and then shot and a rebound. Giant with two on the day. puts us within 1. All right, we got Jayan, Wadsworth, and Scott now. Wallace and Barwise on the back end. Jayan taking the draw against Bomberg. Jayan pushes it back to Barwise, over to Archibald. Archie to Barwise. Archie to Wadsworth. He trying to catch that pass. Sent into the neutral zone. Barwise trying to whip it over, but Bomberg got it. Bomberg going in. Boys collapsing. Shot blockered away by Kopp. Barwise getting pinched against the boards by Bomberg. McCroy trying to dig it out. Jayan does. Jayan now skating it up. He's got Wadsworth and Scott on the other side. Wadsworth trying to bring it in. Goes through his man. Oh, just about worked. Sent through to the far side. Shot into the glove for a whistle. 13:32 to go in the third. Score is 4-3 in favor of the Penticton Knights. Plow taking the draw, trying to get his mans to square up. Barker still not squared up. They let it go. And then sent up. Oh, Wallace was behind the play. Couldn't get it to him. Sent up over the net. Barwise trying to bank it up to Wallace. Wallace trying to tip it around his man Hagen. Plow trying to get it. Barker came up with it, trying to walk around Archibald. Archie did a good job, and now Barwise up to Wallace. Wallace has Henderson on the far side. Nice pass. Best bounce over his stick. Kitchen's going to pick that one up. Sent it up the near side. Tipped to himself. Now we have Dupuis going in on Archibald. He stands his man up. Goes to the side. Howe's hard on his man. Left the puck behind was Barker. Henderson battling for it. Dupuis coming in for it. See who can come up with it. Win this puck battle. Sent to the line, not quite out. Shot over the net. Wallace is trying to get there first. Comes to Archie. Archie bank passes to the line on Hims. Hims takes the shot. Blockered away by Kopp. Archie trying to move it up the near boards. Dupuis comes up with it. Archie on him. Sent to the middle. Henderson tripped up. No arm in the air. Pokes forward. Howe's now going in. Howe's trying to work it towards the net, trying to cut the knees, hauled down, still no arms in the air. I think the refs are just putting the whistles away and just letting the boys play. Bank pass to himself is Barker trying to get it deep, trying to go around Cook. Cook with it now. He's tripped up. Cook skating it through the neutral zone, knocked off his stick. Now we got Gabrielle on Wilson. See. Shot and in for a goal. Five to 3. Cook skating it up. Trying to go through him, poked off his stick. And Gabrielle goes in and just beats Kopp. Jayan, Wadsworth, and Scott now. Wadsworth trying to get in there, trying to do a winger win. Now Scott does. Knocked off his stick, pushed to the side. Wadsworth kicks it to himself. He's battling his man. Stays with it. Pushed to the far side. Almost read perfectly by Martins. Liam Kelly picks that one up. Up to Wadsworth. He touches it up for Jayan just off the mark. Keith pushes over his D partner Cote. All the way down. Liam Kelly catches that on the backhand. Trying to get up to Wadsworth does. Waddy now bring it up. Gives to Jayan. Back to Wadsworth along the near boards. Waddy trying to get it across to Scott. Comes out front. Good hard work by the line. Gabrielle come back the other way. Just onside. Goes wide. Wadsworth kicks that to the end boards. Pushes it back the other way. Martin's going to hustle over to pick that up in the corner. Martins back to Liam Kelly. Kelly slowed up, back to Martins. Martins trying to get it up to Jayan. Martins now moves it into the neutral zone. He's got Scott on the far side. He ran into a guy. Jayan with it. Our boys are changing. Jayan skates it up to the neutral zone, brings it over to blue line. Jayan taking it. His stick got chopped out of his hand. In comes Barwise fresh off the bench. New lines nicely read by Plow. Henderson's there. Stefanik picks it up for Penticton. Just over 10 minutes to go in the third. Archie's going to pick that one up. Bounce pass back to Barwise. Henderson on the far side. Barwise lets come to the near side. Up to Walls, trying to get a touch pass past Baumberg. Barwise follows it up, but Baumberg gets it in the corner. Plow on him, comes out to the line here. Hagen takes a shot into the crowd, blocked by Plow. Shuffled towards the net, loose for a moment. Copper had to be sharp to pick that puck up. Bank pass up to the neutral zone. Kitchen picks that one up. Bounce pass to Stefanik along the side. Archie just ices it all the way into the neutral zone. Kick forward by... might have been too many men. Goes unnoticed. Poked into the neutral zone. Henderson quickly up to Wallace. Catches on the backhand. Boys fell down. Hins pushes it back. Cook and Braden Kelly forechecking. Cook sends it in, or they send it into the neutral zone. Braden Kelly trying to get there first, does. Braden Kelly picks it up, skates it into the blue, over the blue line, lost it to Barker. Goes back to their D. Kylie forechecking, Howes forechecking. Cook gloves it down, sends it all the way back to Wilson. Wilson trying to get it to one of our guys. Sent to the other side. Cook picks that up. He's got Braden Kelly with him. Little toe drag through the legs, then pushes it deep and gets taken right out of the play. Braden Kelly on his man, sent up the far side. Sent all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. They're really letting things go. 8:29 to go in the third. Diane Wadsworth and Scott out there now. Diane wins it back. Martin's trying to push it deep. Diane's there. Waddy battling out front. Diane left the puck behind, sent to the line. Martin's protects the puck, trying to get it deep. Now there's a penalty being called. Body checking against Scott. Let's take a look at this. Goes in deep. Diane's there. He spins. Yeah, Scott just stepped in front of him and he ran him and fell down. Sort of better body checking. Looked like he was going to go down anyway. All right, Diane and Wadsworth up front. Will be short-handed for 2 minutes at 8:19. It's nuts. Penticton up with it. Comes to poke to the side, comes out front, shot through the blue paint. Down deep, Borbo with it. Centering pass, blocked by Martins. Wadsworth takes his man right out. In frustration. And he's gonna get 10 for that too. Tempers are boiling here in Penticton. Emotions getting the best of us. He's going to go to the locker room for 10 minutes for the rest of the game. He's out of the game because he wasn't happy with the call. Always kicking a whole line off the ice. Nope. We'll be 5-on-3 here. Short-handed for 1:43 here. Puck is won. Dupuis has it. Sent to the middle. Sent wide. Borba back to Dupuis. Dupuis walking in. Goes to his D partner. That's Keith. Back to Dupuis. Takes a shot wide of the net. Cote's down. Trying to catch that pass. Back to the line and out. 1:20 to go in the 5-on-3. Keith with it for Penticton. Back to Cote. Back to Gabriel. Plow on him. Gabriel brings it in. He's slowed up. Boys creating the triangle, trying to get sticks in the lane. Keith back to the line, off the mark, and all the way down it goes. Plow wisely changes up, trying to get some new fresh legs out there. Cote picks that up deep in their zone. 52 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Borba coming up with some speed through the neutral zone. A little interference there on Dupuis on Henderson. No goes unnoticed. Comes back to the line, takes a shot. Copper had to be sharp on that one. Dupuis with it, walking in, takes a shot off the shin guards and caught wide. Sent to the near side for Dupuis. Cop squared up, takes a shot. Wide on the net, hits the ref right on the Gabriel stick. Back to Dupuis on the near side, back to the line, Kitchen. Moving around, 19 seconds to go, and hits the Copper in the face mask, and it's under him for a whistle. 14 seconds to go in the 5-on-3, and then a few seconds will go for the next one. 6:33 to go. Gruber back in. He's feeling back up to the challenge. Wallace taking the draw, trying to point out that they're not squaring up properly. Archie hard on his man, Stefanik. Bomberg comes up with it. Gruber trying to cover. 4 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Stefanik back to the line. Comes out. Wallace hard off with it. Sent to the line. Bar wise now. 13 seconds to go in the remaining penalty. Archie's there. He gets brought to the board. Sent to the line. Bomberg with it. 5 seconds to go. Shot. Blockered away by Gruber. Comes to the line. Penalty's now over. Shot knocked down with a high stick. That'll come out of the zone. 5:52 to go. Cook taking the draw. He's out there with Kylie and Kelly. Wilson and Howes on the back end. Sent to the far side for Braden Kelly. Wilson going in just onside, says the linesman. And in the glove for a whistle. Cook taking the draw here. Let's go Blazers! Cook taking the draw. Cook ties his man back, goes to Howes. Howes has it. He's coming in. He's got Braden Kelly out front, trying to get it to him. Cook takes a shot. Goal! Puts us back with 5:33. It's all about winning that first face-off, and then Howes comes down trying to make the pass to Braden Kelly. A couple deflections come through with the crowd, and Cook just buries it over the glove. Cook, Kylie, and Kelly out there. Puck is dropped. Gabriel comes up with it. Howes pushes it, trying to get it off his stick. Gabriel trying to put it through the legs. He goes down trying to make the move. Cook now pushes it up to himself. He's skating it up through the neutral zone. He's got Braden Kelly with him. Going wide on Keith. Sent to the middle for Barba. Howes trying to come back. Shot. Nice save by Gruber. Howes brings it around the near side here. Gabriel picks that up. He walks in, takes a shot, blocked by Howes. Gabriel pushes it deep. Plow trying to move it around, ran into the net. Up to Wilson. Wilson to Kylie. Kylie's got Kelly with him. Kylie pushes it up. Kylie comes in, takes a shot, wide of the net. Braden Kelly with it, gets tied up by Riva. He's being held. Comes to the Plow, he's trying to get a shot off, can't do it. Liam Kelly tried to poke it around his man. Now Penticton going back the other way. Riva, drop past the Borba. Rink wide, nice stick by Martins. He lost the glove on the play. Borba and Kelly battling for it. Coming to the middle, comes to the line. Shot through the crowd, in for a goal. Comes through and then just through all the crowd and just past the glove of Gruber. Just didn't quite pick it up. in time. Wallace is out there with Jayan and Henderson now. Penticton wins it. Hagen over his D partner. Baumberg has it now, bringing it up. Through over the line. Shot through the crowd. Loose for a moment. Gruber sticks to the post. McCroy protecting the puck on Liam Kelly. Kelly just take him right out. Kelly comes back to Liam Kelly, trying to get it up to Wallace. Flipped forward, but Kitchen dumps it right back in. Martin's back into the neutral zone, playing catch with Kitchen. Back to Henderson, trying to get it up to Wallace. Wallace takes that on the line, pushes it into the zone. Back into the neutral zone is McCroy here on Liam Kelly. He's keeping him wide. Sent to the far side. Henderson's going to get there first. Little touch pass off the mark, but Martins chips it around. Now there's a race for it, and that's going to be an icing call. A little interference here too. Three and a half to go in this game. See if we can get 2 late goals to tie it up. Try to get a point out of this game. Barker won the draw, shot wide of the net. Hins pinches down. Barwise trying to get there first. Plow. And Barwise come up with it along the near boards, left the puck behind, and then Kenyon battling Plow. He pins him against the board and stealing the puck. Sent around the near side for Kiley. Mason Kiley taking a look, trying to make a nice pass up to Scott. He takes that pass neatly, trying to get to the middle. Comes to the line, held in by Archibald, just onside. Sent to the far side now. Dupuis picks that one up. Hins for Penticton. They're playing pass. 2:45 to go in third. Tip deep, icing. Cook taking the draw out there with Braden Kelly and Wallace. Howes and Wilson. Comes back to Wilson. Sends it in deep. Keith picks that one up along the end boards. Helped along. Trying to get it out. Comes to the line. Howes almost held it in. Cook now. Bringing it in. Drop pass to Kelly. Kelly trying to get it towards the net. Loose, it's there! Can't quite get it behind the goalie and then passed and in. Timeout called. Kamloops Blazers with 2:19 to go. I wonder if he's going to pull the goalie and try to... All right. Looks like 6 of them are going out there. Net empty for our Kamloops Blazers. See if we can pull this off. So we got Scott, Cook, Kelly, Martins. Mason Kiley in to take the draw. Kiley wins the draw to Martins. Martins goes down deep, trying to get it to Brandon Kelly. He's trying to get it around his man. Flip forward, held in. Still on the line, boys are going to take up. Braden Kelly bows back off the mark through Cook. Gabrielle gets there first. Boys trying to collapse. Cook battling his man. Gabrielle poked off his stick. Gabrielle trying to move it to the forward. Martins pushes it. Cook runs it around for Kylie, he's trying to chip it around his man, can't quite do it. Sent to the far side now, Martin's now with it. Tipped forward by Scott. Braden Kelly. Scott there, trying to push it, he gets tripped up. Gabrielle just pushes it down deep, that's going to be an icing call. Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Let's go Blazers! Oh, they're going to face off in the middle. They're saying there wasn't a icing now. Wrong call, so we'll face off at center with 1:31 to go in the third here. We win it back. Mason Kiley over to Cook. Cook now goes rink wide to Mason Kiley just off the mark. Penticton takes advantage deep in their zone, trying to move it up to McCroy. McCroy trying to step in the middle. He backhands it, hits Martins. Good job by Martins blocking that one. Sent to the far side. Mason Kiley's going to try to skate onto that one. He's going to get there just in time. He slows up. He's got Scott out front. Centering pass. Liam Kelly shoots and scores! What a play. Mason Kiley just gets there to beat out the icing. And Liam Kelly gets us within one with a minute to go. Look at this. Mason Kiley just hustling down, just to reach out, just to touch it before it hits the red line. And then the centering pass right to Liam Kelly, right on the tape, and then puts it in for a goal. Too many men. We got Mason Kiley taking the draw, just a minute to go. Brandon Kelly bringing it in. He takes a shot wide of the net. Liam Kelly battling for it along the near boards. Liam Kelly pushes his man down. We had 49 seconds to go. Braden Kelly, Liam Kelly, and Mason Kiley, and they're trying to dig it out. They're just trying to pin it along the boards, trying to kill the time. And we got Kelly's battling for it. They come up with it. Net is empty, iced all the way down, in for a goal. Hard-fought battle in this game here. Plow taking the draw. He's trying to kick it away. Archibald comes up with it, trying to go around his man. Archie trying to push it forward. He's got Wallace going to the net. He pokes it deep. 15 seconds to go. Sent all the way around. Sent to the middle. Archie's there. He loads a quick shot. Blocked. Penticton coming back the other way with 5 seconds to go in the frame. Nice stick by Plow to keep that puck from coming towards the net. Sent around, and that will do it for the game. A much better effort by our Kamloops Blazers today. Just couldn't come up with a win today. No games next week, so we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.